This tutorial is for Ipadio.com. And what is this? Well, it's a resource for everything, essentially. It can be used in elementary classrooms for fluency, vocabulary builder, all sorts of things. Most children have a far larger spoken vocabulary than they do a written vocabulary, and this allows teachers and parents to open up a lot more possibilities for students to really explore their creative side. In foreign language, it allows for students to hear and work on combining both the written and the spoken language. It can be used in field trips and interviews to keep a better record and have a better written and oral record of what is going on. It can be used for math word problems to translate them back. It can be used with ELL students. Really, it's limited only by what can you think of using spoken language work with. It can be used for journal activities. It can be used for a diary. It can be used for experiments in a science setup. It really has lots of possibilities. And just like as before, don't be limited by what options I've thrown out here. Explore it and see what it is capable of for you. So let's quickly look at it. Ipadio.com is a website, and it is a free site you sign up for. And I'm not going to bore you with the signing up part of it, but you sign up for it and you register your phone number. And once you register your phone number, it is a cell-based unit, and like I said, it's working on an iPad app right now, iPhone app as well. And so you set it up, and it gives you a phone number, and then you are essentially allowed the option to blog, if you will, from your cell phone, and you can record and do whatever you would like. The coolest part about this app is that it translates voice to text, and it does a very, very good job, which can in turn be used to copy and paste into Word documents. If students are telling stories, foreign language, they can copy and translate it. Is the translation perfect? No, but that's what we want. We don't want it to be perfect because as kids have to explore it, it will help them build their vocabulary skills and their vocabulary in general as we go. So I'm going to show you a couple quick things that are useful. If you have students blogging, I'm going to quickly show you this. Once you create your account, it gives you the option, and you can kind of go through here, and I'm going to log back in for you, and here it is. So under tools, under channel details, I lied to you, channel details, I pop that up, and if I scroll down, it gives me all sorts of good information, numbers. But down here is what is important. It says show broadcast on public listing page. If I don't want this to be public, meaning people can search for it and find it, teachers and whatnot can still get to it because they'll know the link, but it's not searchable, then simply click no. This is probably much more applicable for our middle school and elementary students. Our high school students, this is up to the teacher and what they're working on. So once you have that, you can update your settings. This is set to yes usually. You have to move it to no to set that up. Okay, and so let's quickly show a quick sample of what this looks like. So I'm going to let you listen to a sample call very quickly just so you can see and hear what the possibilities are with this. You simply call the 800 number from your phone, and it has your phone registered.
Welcome to Ipadio, the home of phonecasting. This phone is registered with Ipadio. To phonecast live on the internet, please enter the 4-digit PIN for the channel you want to phonecast. Thank you. Please begin your live phonecast after the beep. Press the hash key to end your phonecast.
This is a test phonecast to highlight the capabilities of Ipadio for teachers at Park County School District number 1. So, after approximately 2 minutes, the audio recording is instantly available. But in my account here, in Ipadio, you can see that here is the phonecast that we just created. And you can see the text is pretty good as far as it picked up exactly. Now, if I was taking kids could simply highlight this, and they could type it, work it in into a story or whatnot at a younger level, or as well as the middle school and high school level. But you can see some of the possibilities. The nice part about this is it also gives you this button right here. So if you have students working on a Google site, on potentially on a SharePoint site, or on a wiki space, any of those types of sites, or even better, if you have your kids blogging, they can paste this directly into their blog, and then they have an active audio and text journal. And so if they simply do that, they can copy and paste that embed code right into whatever site they're working on, and lo and behold, they have a wonderful audio, essentially a podcast that they've created very simply through their phone at no extra charge. So to close with, I want to highlight just the last couple things here and point them out one more time. The nice part about this is it does take speech and put it to text. And so it's very convenient, it's very nice, it does a very accurate job. I've had students test it with both Spanish and French, and it does a very solid job there as well. So just to keep that in mind as you're looking at foreign languages and whatnot. It's good for kids to hear speaking as far as fluency at any level, and so it works very well across the board for all grade levels. The last thing I will say is some of you, as all of us do, get sick. It's a very nice way to, if you have a class website, it's a very nice way to leave lesson plans or instructions for students. You could also send home messages to parents or for your class or whatnot. It's very convenient, easy, and you heard how simple it was to take a start to finish process. I could create a phone cast literally in a couple minutes. As long as it takes to talk is how long it takes to make it, and then from that point to embed it back on my site is another 30 seconds. So this is a great way to communicate with your substitute teacher, your class, your parents. Who knows what the possibilities are there. So I hope you got something great and useful out of this, and hopefully you're not limited by the possibilities that I threw out there, and hopefully you use this for something awesome. Merry Christmas.